Well, this is your end times low energy news update. And the low energy is due to me not being able to breathe out of my nose. I've never had allergies this bad, but the show must go on. So, to start off, we had this massive explosion reported at a power station in Iran. Jeremiah 49, anybody? Now, there's also news of Israel to mobilize tens of thousands of reservists within 48 hours following high-level meeting with Netanyahu. We can see right here, Israeli army is set to issue a call-up order tonight. That was the other night, by the way, for 60,000 reservists in order to expand the military operation in the Gaza Strip. Now, on Friday, we also had this. Israeli media reports that Turkish fighter jets entered Syrian airspace and sent warning signals to Israeli jets. And then with that, we have Israel warning Turkey not to fly its aircraft through Syrian airspace while Israeli warplanes are in the air, stating that it will strike and take down any Turkish aircraft next time. So yeah, that's a threat. Now, speaking of Israel, they had wildfire spreading near Jerusalem, drawing national emergency declaration from Netanyahu. That was 3 days ago, and as of now, Sunday, May 4th, these fires are under control. Now, for those who did not hear about this, at the same time of these fires in Jerusalem, there was also a severe dust storm that swept 9 Arab states. Coincidentally, this was all happening around Israel's 77th Independence Day. What are the odds? Now, since we're still talking about Israel, we had this coming out today, how a Houthi missile hits near Israel's main airport, and how Netanyahu vows a response. While at the same time, we have Iran's defense minister saying if attacked by the US or Israel, Iran will target their interests, bases, and forces wherever and whenever deemed necessary. And for those wondering, they are blaming Iran for this Houthi missile. So it's clear you can see the writing on the wall. Well, at the same time, we have US Senator John Fetterman saying that we cannot negotiate with Iran. It's time to destroy their nuclear program and neutralize the remaining capabilities of its proxies. War. Now, speaking of war, this came out a couple hours ago how the US started another round of bombing Houthi targets in Yemen. The war machine continues to rev up. Since we're still on the topic of war, we have India and Pakistan are both deploying military assets closer to the border, where we also have India banning all direct or indirect imports of goods from Pakistan. While at the same time, we also have India officially rejecting an idea of BRICS currency, calling it impossible to implement. Impossible. Now, in other news, we have China opening the world's first AI hospital with 14 AI doctors. The future. Now, we also had this news coming out on May 1st, how cyber attacks were hitting UK retailers. We also have Microsoft planning on building AI infrastructure that hosts Grok AI. I mean, of course, we need more AI infrastructure so that it can produce more images like this right here. Now, in other news, we have SpaceX creating their own city with Starbase City, Texas. And we also have Intel planning to lay off 20% of its workforce, which is approximately 21,000 people. We also had the White House saying that there was no specific timeline in releasing the you-know-what files. Now, we also had a 5.6 earthquake that struck near the Virgin Islands, while also having a 6.5 magnitude earthquake that struck Texas. And finally, to end this news update is to show you guys this Omega block right here. For those who do not know what a Omega block is, it is a pair of low pressure blobs right here, which apparently makes the Omega sign, which makes me think of the Alpha and the Omega. And for those who can see the writing on the wall and the season that we are in, we know that he's coming soon. And there you have it, the low energy end times news update for the day. I hope you guys enjoyed. I love you all so much. Continue to focus your eyes upon the Lord, for he is truly the author and the perfecter of your faith. And just make sure that you go out there and you share the good news, that you love others, and that you are salt and light to this wicked and dark world. God bless, guys, and remember, the just shall live by faith.